What is up, car addicts? In this video, we'll be customizing the brand new Progen Emerus and GTA Online. This car is part of the Casino DLC drip feed. I'm sure many of you saw this car in the trailer, but Rockstar didn't actually give it to us until today when I'm recording this, August 15th, 2019 at about 5 a.m. Eastern Time, which is the time I'm recording it right now. This car just came out. It's officially in GTA Online for PS4, PC, and Xbox One. Over $2.7 million. That is a lot of money for a supercar. You can see other supercars like the Thrax 2.3, even the Vesta 8 1.8. So this is definitely a very, very expensive car. But the Tesseract here is still a little bit more money, so it's not the most expensive so far. The Tesseract still is more expensive, but it's definitely up there as one of the most expensive supercars to ever come on GTA Online. But there's many reasons for that. So here it is right here. I have it parked. I already pre-parked it next to all the McLarens we've gotten over the years in GTA Online. So let's look at the Emerus here itself. I mean, holy crap. I can't believe how close Rockstar made this car to what it's really based off of in real life. And what's it based off of? I mean, it's pretty obvious, but the 2019 McLaren Senna, very, very close. It does have some cues here and there from one other car, but it's mainly the McLaren Senna. So what does it have from another car? The headlights themselves, they're very similar to the Ferrari FXXK, which is like the race car track-only version of the LaFerrari. So the headlights are really similar. They're really thin LED headlight. But the rest of the car is pretty much spot on the McLaren Senna. It is very close. They did a phenomenal job. They even did the see-through doors, which I did not think they would do ever. You got the roof scoop there. I mean, just a phenomenal job. And I do have the other Progens, which are the other McLarens, in order of release. So the first ever Progen vehicle we got, first ever McLaren in GTA Online, was the T20, based off the P1. Then in the Cunning Stunts DLC, we got the Tyrus, which is very similar to the F1 Longtail, F1 GTR. A lot of people say Selena 7, but it's very close to the F1 GTR Longtail as well. Then we got the Benny's GTB and GTB regular, both the custom and the regular version. Then the last one we got was the GP1, which was based off the McLaren F1. And now we have the Senna, which I never thought we would get in the game. In my prediction video I made on cars we were going to get for the DLC, this was one of the cars in that video, so I find that kind of funny. Alrighty, so let's open the door here. And very, very sad. I don't know why they did the regular opening doors. They should have done the butterfly doors that go up. That is very disappointing to me. But, I mean, that's one of the very few things with this car. I mean, you really can't ask for too much. I mean, at least they even gave us a see-through door. So, I mean, you gotta give Rockstar props for that. So, right on the D-pad to modify.
What can we do to it?
Let's see what we got here.
Anything I can do?
Armor,
Anything
brakes,
at all?
typical stuff. Engine, yes. Exhaust, alright, so you got the stock exhaust coming out there at the back. The real Senna has the exhaust coming out the top, which looks a little cooler in my opinion. But we got the boxed exhaust. Split box, okay. Twin box, that looks pretty sick. Sectioned. Nice. And radial.
Think long and hard.
I like the split box is nice. It kind of goes with like the rectangular taillights, I guess you can say. I like that. And the split one kind of adds a little bit of a little bit more to it. Front grille, okay. Whoa, so I guess they call it grille, but I guess this is more like splitter options. You got primary race splitter. Very cool. And you can see how much the splitter sticks out of the side there too. Carbon race, primary sports. Wow, so it adds little lines in there. I like that. Carbon sports splitter.
Do you need a drink?
I'm not a fan of how far the splitter sticks out though width-wise. That's a little bit too much. Whoa, and that's even worse. Okay, well these are humongous splitters. I really like this one with that extra line in there. And the carbon one kind of hides that. Let's do the primary sports splitter. That's nice. Okay, lights. They already come out like LEDs. Xenon looks a little better. Let's do that. Livery. Okay. White stripe. Okay, the black stripe is the same, so the same. So it kind of follows the carbon hood line, and it works its way to the back here in a thin line. Nice. Okay. Red stripe. Okay, so you got white, black, and red of the same stripe, so you can choose. White double stripe. Not sure what that is. Let me paint the car silver really quick so we can see that a little better.
Your cosmetics are on point.
Livery. Go. White double stripe. Oh, okay, so you get a double stripe in the rear compared to the single. Okay. That's pretty cool. Race livery. I like that. Very nice. Redwood Racing. Okay.
If you can think
Got Progen there on the side.
can do it.
Well, on this side. Okay, so on this side it says Progen, but on this side it doesn't. It says Mindmach. That's pretty funny. Okay. Jackal Racing. Ooh, that looks really nice. Kind of looks like the Senna GTR a little bit. Narc Racing. Very nice. Hexagon Blue. That one's sick as well. Look at that. That's awesome.
making decisions is stressful.
Okay. Camel livery. And that's the last one. I might go with the black one just depending on what we choose. This one's really sick. I love the race livery. Very simple, nothing too crazy, just number 13. Let's do that one. I like that a lot. Mirrors, secondary or carbon.
Whatever you desire. Technology and budget.
Let's do carbon for now. License plates. I don't think I have a McLaren plate. Most of my plates are kind of like specific to the yeah, I don't. So I guess just a DCA plate for now. Oh, wait a minute. I do have a plate that will match this. I can find it. iTrack. There we go. See, that works. Track car with an iTrack plate. Okay. Respray. This one's like a little controversial. I'm not sure what to do. So I'm just gonna go like what most McLaren owners do. I'm gonna go orange. Why not? Find it here. Orange. Here we go. I think we do maybe like a sunrise orange, and then we'll give it a nice pearl. Because that's too bright. That's okay. So pearlescent. A little bit too bright. I think the dew yellow gives us enough, but not too much. The bright orange is just too bright. Let's do the dew yellow pearlescent. I like that.
She looked pretty.
That looks phenomenal already. Secondary is... I don't even know what the secondary is. So far it's nothing from what I can see. No brake calipers. I guess maybe just the secondary parts you choose then. For now it's ice white, so I guess we'll paint it black.
Looks almost as good as you.
Trim colors the interior. Ooh, it's the stitching in the interior. Okay, that's a nice little touch. You don't have to have a crazy... I like that. Okay. I'm gonna do the orange. Usually Rockstar would just transfer your primary color to stitching, but I guess this time, like, let's say you did a white with like a blue theme, and then you don't want to have white stitching in the interior, so you can choose blue stitching. So that's nice that they did that. Let me find the orange. I'm pretty sure I passed it, but let's see here. There it is. Sunrise. Don't think we'll do regular. The stitching looks kind of dark in here. Awesome. And the crew emblem would go... Oh my god, look at how tiny that is. Reminds me of like the Wagner a little bit. I was wondering where they were going to put it, because normally they'll put it on the side of a door really big, but since you got the glass panel there, that's where they decided to put it. That's pretty funny. Okay, roof. Primary. Oh, look at that. So if you don't like that section in carbon, you can make it painted. That's awesome. Okay. Secondary. There's your secondary color. Carbon roof. What's the difference between this and this? Oh, so this is like a matte black, and then this is actually carbon. Okay. Carbon vented. Not sure how I feel about those vents. That doesn't... I don't really like that.
No rush at all.
Vented, carbon vented. Alright, let's do the regular carbon roof. I like that.
Girl is looking good.
Skirts. So you got primary skirt. Oh, that sticks out really far. Holy crap. Primary skirts. Secondary. Oh, wow, the secondary is like just a little border. That's pretty cool. Carbon version of that. That's a nice, like, subtle touch. You don't have to go crazy with a skirt. Primary. That one's decently nice as well.
Life is
That sticks
awesome
out so
if you have
far. It looks like a
everything.
sidestep for a pickup truck. I think Rockstar went a little bit too crazy with the width of the front splitter and the width of the side skirts. That's ridiculous. That is humongous. Primary sports skirt. Ooh, that one's sick. Wow, I like that. Wow, the carbon version of that looks insane. It kind of gives us like a nice separation. What the heck is this? That's ridiculous. They made it even longer than the other one. What is it?
I can do it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, that's a big no from me. I like this one with the vent there. That's nice. Let's do the carbon version of that. Plus we kind of get to match the carbon on our front splitter there. That's nice.
You've got an eye for this stuff.
Rear spoiler. Okay. So, stock spoiler. Ooh, a colored version of that. That's nice. Secondary black. Okay. Carbon version of that. So we still haven't changed the spoiler yet. Okay, there's our first spoiler option. That's pretty sick. Okay, black,
Decisions are stressful.
carbon, GT spoiler. Like the Ford GT logo, but on a McLaren. I know that's for like one of the other liveries that say GT on it or whatever, but I find that kind of funny. Ferrari GT. Okay, black GT. Carbon. Street spoiler. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. We got 25 spoilers for this car. Holy crap, we're only on 16. Okay. Black. Carbon. What's the difference between this and... Okay, there we go. Whoa. Wow. Well, those fins don't even touch the car. They're like floating. Okay. Jeez. Wow, there's a lot of... Okay, and that's the last one. There's a lot of spoilers for this car. I like the stock ones. I mean, that's like the closest you're gonna get to the Senna. And this one's like a little higher up. It's got like a different design. Like this side piece is a little bigger. But the top part, it doesn't... This one kind of has like a dip. Like a nice dip there in the center that the other ones don't have. So I'm gonna do a carbon stock spoiler. I like that. Okay. Transmission, yes.
You'll move through those gears.
Turbo, definitely. Wheels. So I think this one has the S Racer wheels stock. Those are in the sports category. Let's go find it here, and then we'll go back one to see if it still transfers. Oh, these are a little different. Oh. Do we even have wheels like that? What's the difference
you desire.
between that and that? Wow, so the stock ones are a little bigger. Okay. So I guess I'll do the S Racers now just to get them in black. And then with the iFruit app thing, I'll get them back to the stock ones in black. And if you're wondering if the stock ones can be painted, I mean, it seems like it. Let's see. We'll go back and forth here. The answer to that is yes. You can see it flash on there for a second. That means you can. You can paint the stock wheels black. I'm definitely doing that later on. Okay. Windows. Why is window tint free? Is that like a glitch or something? What the heck? I have not customized this car. This is the first time I brought it in here. Why is the window tint free? That is okay. So it does tint the engine cover as well. So if you want to see the engine cover fully, you can't with this there. So I think I'll do light smoke just so that it's not way too dark. But then we tint our side glass as well, which is like the point of this car. I'm not tinting it. Leave it like that.
How many cars you got?
Maybe our secondary was the engine cover and I missed it. Let's see. Our secondary right now is... Huh. See, Rockstar missed an opportunity there. They could have made the engine cover your secondary color. That would have been cool. or to match the trim color or something like that. I can't complain. I mean, we have a Senna on GTA. I never thought I would say that. That's amazing. Now let's see how this thing drives. I am super, super curious. Very curious. I've competed in over 10,000 races, so I know the cars in GTA pretty well driving-wise. Okay, let's see how it sounds first. Okay, that's the Autark sound, I believe. A tuned version of that. Got the interior from the FMJ. Oh my god, those see-through doors! I love it! That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Wow, the acceleration's insane. Very responsive steering. I like that. This thing is fast. Holy. It gets up to its top speed very quickly. The handling is phenomenal. This car is literally just an Autark on steroids. I can already that's literally that's what it drives like from what I can feel right now. So for those of you who've driven an Autark in GTA, that's what it feels like. But just faster. That is amazing. And we're still getting curb boost, so that's nice. I think it needs the bumps though to get the speed boost. When there weren't too many bumps there, you can see it kind of struggling in acceleration after flooring it off one of the corners. And there kind of lost traction when it went up in the air a little bit. Back end kicks out a tiny bit over uneven surfaces. Not bad though. Wow. Yeah, it's a little squirrely over sections where there's uneven surfaces. The Autark is definitely more stable over these corners. Either that, or maybe we're just going faster in this car than you would in an Autark around corners. But from what I can feel, right there, we just lost traction there. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm surprised we even have this thing in the game. Those headlights look pretty cool. Our high beams. You got those are literally the Senna lights, the Senna DRLs. That's so cool. Man, Rockstar's really pushing the boundaries nowadays with the cars they're adding into the game. I'm very excited to see what we get from GTA 6. I think it's going to be amazing. This is kind of like what we can expect. And I'm all for it. Just phenomenal job by Rockstar. Let's open the doors here. See, all? Okay, only the doors open. Okay. So we don't get the engine cover popping up or anything like that, surprisingly. So it's just the interior. If you guys remember the S80R, the race car we got with the Casino DLC, that one, everything opened and it was insane. But this one, nothing opens. Which, I mean, I guess it's whatever. In real life, you can't open the engine bay of your Senna. You can't open this back engine cover here because they only want the McLaren technicians working on it. So maybe Rockstar kind of like has an excuse there not to let you open it. But on the Senna, you can open the, I believe you can open the front section here. On the Senna, it's just like a little tiny cutout, like right here in this area. It's like really, really tiny. You can't even consider it a truck. It's just to like fill up some fluids and stuff. But yeah, not bad. Those see-through doors are just phenomenal. I love it. Another place a GTA player can shoot you through, right? No, I'm just kidding. I just gave it a negative thing. No, for real though, Rockstar did an amazing job. I never thought I'd see a Senna in GTA, so awesome, awesome, awesome. Very happy. And you guys, hope you enjoyed. Whether or not you should buy it, you have to wait for performance testing. The reason you'd buy this car is because it's a performance car, so definitely wait for testing. I'm going to be doing the top speed drag race comparison side by side a few hours after I upload this, so look for that on my channel. I'm hoping it gets in the top 10, maybe top 15 supercars. Supposedly this thing's supposed to have a high top speed. We'll see. So top speed combined with good handling should be a really good supercar in the supercars class for racing. We'll see. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.